So the biggest challenges I think with having to teach virtually was obviously having to get used to technology. That presented a lot of obstacles for some of us, me included.
And so much of the pedagogical approach that Nobles utilizes is this relation before task idea. And that once all of a sudden we have a screen between student and teacher, that makes utilizing and building those relationships all that much harder. It became really hard to cultivate a classroom culture.
And a lot of us spent a good number of hours over the summer trying to figure out how to give you guys what you needed with fewer days and fewer hours this year because of our changed schedules.
I think that especially this year for the US History Project, we were able to meet with students very effectively over Zoom, right? Have one-on-one meetings and show resources and stuff in a way that I think is actually worked really well with Zoom.
So I was pleasantly surprised because some students who normally are really quiet in the classroom setting were much more verbal in the virtual setting. So that was a real positive.
Because we reduced the number of class meetings, it actually opened up a lot of space in the schedule for one-on-one meetings with students and advisees.
Teachers are struggling with the same things that students are struggling with. Energy levels and having Zoom fatigue and a general disconnect from the school and the school community this year.
I feel like I've had more meetings with colleagues because we have to schedule them now and because they have to happen by Zoom. There are certainly some days when I feel as if the balance has been better than the old schedule because, on the days that I was working from home, I didn't have the hour commute.
So the free time that I had has actually allowed me to read a lot more. And I know a teacher's supposed to say read a lot, but I do really enjoy reading. And so I've read a lot more books than I would normally have read. There's absolutely no doubt about that.
I've been doing a lot of volunteer work. So I feel like I surprisingly have not read that much more. I've watched more TV though. I feel like before the pandemic, I never really watched TV, and now I've watched a lot of TV. But I like watching TV, so I don't feel bad about it. I've been watching Pose. That show is amazing. You should definitely watch it.
I've been cooking a lot more, been trying to bake a little bit more, doing my best Mary Berry impersonations. Man, Peacock TV, that has really saved me in a big way.
I was able to start making dinner earlier for my family, actually have sit-down dinners, and there were some ways that I felt like we were really reclaiming some of that.
I think that the school has handled the reentry really well, and I think that the students have done a remarkable job.
I think we'll have more meetings on Zoom still. If people are all over the place, it's nice to be able to have that.
But if we can take those lessons that maybe we don't need to be in school from 7:30 to 5:30 every single day. I'm so excited to get rid of Zoom classes. I'm just done.
I guess I would say I'm cautiously optimistic that the takeaway will be for the best, even though, of course, it's been an incredibly hard year.
I just think that there are things that we learned in the pandemic about time and caring for ourselves and caring for others that I hope will continue as we enter into whatever this new phase of post-pandemic vaccinated life looks like.